Hey, it's Rob Banks from WYRK. We are so proud to be involved again. The Cellino Plumbing Heating and Cooling Truck Wrap Contest. One winner, one non-for-profit, gonna get their logo on a wrap truck, and for an entire year, they're gonna get part of the proceeds. With us right now is Joey DeMarco, Wings Flight of Hope.
How you
Past
doing,
winner, buddy.
Nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Tell us a little about the organization and how it came about to start with. You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, Wings provides free flights, free air transportation for patients who need to travel for medical care.
Yep.
And some people think we're just flying people that can't afford it. We cover everybody. So if somebody wants a second opinion, they want to go to another hospital, sometimes the care is not available where they live, we'll provide a free flight for them, and we're providing a germ-free environment, which a lot of patients aren't allowed to go commercially. Some people don't understand, why do we have to fly people?
I think it's important that people know it's not just if it's a life-threatening emergency or you need to go to hospital in an emergency. You can schedule it out a little bit.
Right. Most of our flights are scheduled. We do the emergency ones, transplants and things like that. I was telling you a little bit about the transplant roller coaster these people have to go on. They have to keep going and getting tested. You just can't be on a list for a transplant and show up. So
I think it's awesome that you take that burden of, hey, what are we going to do? How are we going to get there? You take that whole burden off these families. And you're telling me about a family in Tonawanda that it completely changed their lives.
Yeah, well, this case with Tim Day, he needed a heart, and they didn't think they'd qualify. And when they realized, they saw it in the news, but we flew Jim Kelly when he was really ill. She reached out to us and said, of course you qualify. So Tim, to be on the list, they had to keep seeing him, so we were flying him from Buffalo to Boston. When they decided to put him on the list, they said, typically, to be on a list in Boston, you have to live here. Because 3 hours when the organ's available, they want you to be there, and it's not possible. So because we were flying him back and forth, Tim got to live at home for 1 year with his wife and 2 teenage children. Instead of being alone and paying a crazy rent, because he had to stay a few months there after his transplant, and he said what it cost him, he could have paid his bills for a whole year at his house.
That's unbelievable.
Just to take the burden, the financial burden, plus having as much of a normal life as he could have.
Now, you guys don't accept any money from the people that you fly.
No, it's all donations, like Cellino Plumbing. It was a tremendous support. My board asks me quite often, how are we going to keep doing this? And I have no idea. I can't put it on paper. We don't know what we're going to get, but the generosity of the family and just the exposure, having our name out there. We've been doing this 16 years, and I was telling you, the reality is half the people in our community don't know what we do. I
think it's important. I say this and I'll die by this. I think that Tony and Luke, what they do, and the fact they're so passionate about the non-for-profits, there needs to be more people like that in Western New York, and I hope they know how much of an impact what they're doing is doing for the community.
And that was one thing when I was, talking to when it got down to the final thing, I said, this is a win-win for us, because the money is one thing, but just if somebody learns about our service, if somebody is only one person we fly because they saw that truck, how do you even put a price on that?
You don't. Well, hey, if someone wants to get involved with your charity, Wings Flights of Hope, or maybe they want to donate, or maybe they want to, maybe they need some of the services. How do we get a hold of you?
The best way is wingsflight.org.
Okay.
You can request a flight online. You could, if you send in information, if you want to volunteer or donate. We do have a fundraiser coming up Valentine's Day. It's a formal at the Statler. And all these little functions help keep us giving hope, every day, giving hope one flight at a time.
One more thing. How much money was raised for your charity, just to give the future winners an idea of what they can do with some of the winnings from Cellino Plumbing?
I don't even know the exact number, but I would say they sponsor probably at least 100 to 150 flights a hope.
That's life-changing right there. Well, hey, Joey DeMarco, thank you so much for coming in, buddy.
Yes,
we appreciate you.
Thank you.